This is a candy blossom, the best seed in the game, and today I'm gonna be getting every mutation on it to see if it still holds that title. And here we are, we might as well go ahead and get straight into it. We do already have a candy blossom tree planted down, so we don't have to use this seed, meaning we can stuff it in the bag. So now we gotta start off by getting the big boy candy blossom. And now it's time for some mooncats, so let's go ahead and plop them all down. There we go. And I have like next to no sprinklers on this account, so I'm gonna have to join in on my main account. And I'm gonna be placing a total of 2 Grandmaster sprinklers, one in the right claw and then one in the left. And then let's place down 3 Master sprinklers. There we go, that should do. So now I just need to wait for all my mooncats to sleep in one location. In the meantime, let's get the candy blossom tree ready. And it looks like this is the best place right here. Let's go ahead and place one of each sprinklers down on my main again. Pick up all the candy blossoms real quick. And then I gotta hit them with the grow wall real quick. I'm not sure if I made it or not. Oh, okay, I definitely made it. However, all of these are kind of a mid-size if I'm being honest. It looks like this one's the biggest one right here, so let's go ahead and favorite it. Then let's get our trowel ready for round 2. Where will our cat sleep now? Oh, over here, perfect. 2 right here. Let's go ahead and place down basic, advanced. Why aren't they placing? Bro, they're not placing. Godly, pick everything up, and then grow wall. Okay, and yeah, we still haven't gotten a bigger candy blossom. Yes, we have. This silver one right here is huge. Okay, wait, that's actually perfect. Let's favorite that one. We can unfavorite this other one. And now let's get ready to try this 2 more times. Let's pick up our candy blossom once again. And hopefully we get like 3 mooncats in one place. The most we've gotten is 2 so far. Oh, over here. 3 right here. Like right there in the middle. Let's pick everything up. Sprinklers on my other account. And then I need to hit a grow wall quickly before they wake up. Come on. And did we make it? Oh, wait, yes, we got a massive one. Even bigger than the last one. And now for the last round, so I don't have to waste time placing down the godly, advanced, and basic sprinkler, I'm gonna go ahead and scatter a few out throughout the garden on my main account. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. And there we go, that should be good. Let's get my trowel ready. Oh, there's 3 over here. Wait, perfect. Like right there. Let's pick everything up quick. And then grow wall. Okay, and yeah, I think this one right here is still by far the biggest one. And if I'm being honest, it's a pretty good size. So I'm gonna just go with this one. Let's go ahead and pick up all my mooncats. And now we can move on to actually getting the mutations on these things. And the first thing we gotta do is turn this bad boy rainbow. So let's go ahead and pull out the mega queen bee along with the butterfly. And now, unless I'm mistaken, I do not have any mutation sprays. I have one shocked one. Okay, wait, I'm actually gonna save that one. We'll just use some for my main account. So we got a windstruck one, a wet one, cloud touch, honey glazed, and finally a chocolate one. Well, I guess you kind of can't even see like the place to pick it up. Oh, here it is. Yep, chocolate, windstruck, wet, honey glazed, and cloud touched. So now we just gotta wait for our mega queen bee to refresh our butterfly's ability, and then doing that will turn this candy blossom rainbow. And there we go. After a bit of waiting, this thing is now rainbow. So let's go ahead and favorite tool it again so I don't accidentally pick it up. Then let's pick up all the other candy blossoms. Whoa, and yeah, picking those other ones up just shows how big this one actually is. Now that we got it though, we can go ahead and continue with the mutation sprays. A verdant one, a cloud touched one, a honey glazed one, and then last but not least, an amber one. And there we go, counting the rainbow, that's already a grand total of 6 mutations on this thing. So now we can move on to the pet mutations. Let's start off by placing our Raiju down. Then let's go to the seed shop, buy some carrots. Let's plant one of those carrot seeds down, wait for it to grow. And then let's plop a shock mutation spray onto it. There we go. And then doing this will make our Raiju eat it and then spread the static mutation to 4 other fruits in our garden. So that'll be the static mutation out of the way. So now let's go ahead and pull our Mega Queen Bee back out so that we can get pollinated. And I think today we'll actually switch it up a bit. Let's start with the guaranteed mutations. So we got our lemon line for brain rot. Then we got the brand new Phoenix pet for the flame mutation. And this guy actually has to be one of the sickest looking pets in the game right now. Look at that. Also, if we check out his ability, pets taken from the pet mutation machines have a bonus 1 to 5 age. And that one's kind of mid, like we don't need that. However, the next part is what we want. Every 6 minutes, it travels between 4.28 random fruits in your garden, which gets the flaming mutation. And then fruits that are passed also have a 20% chance to get mutated as well. So just like that, we're already going to be getting brain rot, flaming, static, and then pollinated. So then we also have our spaghetti sloths. And these guys will guaranteed put a mutation on the candy blossom every single time. However, the mutation they put on is random and we need a total of 3 mutations from them. We need sauce, pasta, and then meatballs to get a spaghetti. So getting that will more than likely take a while. The next pet we'll put down though is the peach wasp so that we can get plasma. And before I forget, let's place some sugar apples down. I have no sugar apples. Bro. Okay, wait, that's actually kind of an issue. And there's none in stock either. I was gonna gift myself some, but there might actually be some on the other garden save slot. Before we switch though, let's wait for our lemon line to do his thing since his ability is about to go off. Okay, and there he goes. Nice. And he also applied it to the big one. That's perfect. It'll save our Spinosauruses just a bit of time later on, but that's actually really good. So now we can go ahead and pick him up. Yo, and wait, I just realized his name is Sammy. That's what the owner of Steal a Brain Rot is called. That's funny. Anyways, let's go ahead and pick him up. Also, while we wait for the rest of our pets' abilities to go off, I want to let you know that we're getting super close to 100,000 subscribers. And after we hit it, you'll never be able to say you were a part of the OG 100K again. So if you want to be OG and you want to help your boy out, make sure to subscribe. Thanks, and let's get back to getting these mutations. Oh, and here we go. Come on. I haven't seen his ability yet. And yo, wait, that's actually sick. He like does a fly over of the fruits and then gives them the flaming mutation. And that mutation looks crazy. That genuinely might be one of the coolest looking mutations ever. Now that we got it though, we can go ahead and pick him up. And a heat wave. Wait, this is perfect. I don't have a tanning mirror on this account, do I? I do not. Oh, main account, I kind of need your stuff again. Okay, there we go. I guess actually getting sun-dried on these candy blossoms will actually be a good thing since I need it for something later on. So I guess that'll be all right. Okay, and there we go. Nice. Our Raiju just did his thing though. So we now have static, meaning we can also go ahead and pick him up. And now, since we do have more than 4 minutes till our next pet's ability goes off, let's go ahead and switch garden slots and hopefully we have some sugar apples on this account. Sugar apples, where are you? Yes, right here. Perfect. I don't gotta buy them with Roblox. Let's go. Let's go ahead and reclaim that. Yes. Bruh, it's not even fully loaded yet. Actually, while we wait for it to load, let's go ahead and place a Kitsune down on my main account so that I can get chakra or foxfire chakra, and everything should be fully done loading now. So let's go ahead and reclaim that sugar apple. Nice. And is there any more around here? Unfortunately, it does not look like it. One should be enough, I guess. It will take a bit, but like it should be enough. So let's go ahead and switch back to the other garden slot. And I just realized another very easy mutation that we haven't gotten is the glimmering mutation. And I'm pretty sure there should be a fairy somewhere around here. Yes, over there. Look at that. Behind the gear shop. Let's go ahead and recall wrench over to it. Pick it up. That'll give us glimmering. And now let's go ahead and plant our sugar apple tree down. There we go. Let's water it up a few times. And did they nerf how fast this thing grows? It used to grow like almost instantly. Huh. That's odd. Okay, well, I guess I'll just be patient for that. In the meantime, we do still have a bunch of extra pet equip slots, so let's go ahead and get our corrupted kitsunes out, and these should also be a guaranteed corrupt chakra, and then combined with the chakra from our normal kitsune, that'll get us harmonized chakra. And then if I'm not mistaken, besides the golden goose, I think that's actually the last guaranteed mutation. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get started with our disco bees. Let's plop 2 down so that we can hopefully get disco. And then one of our spaghetti sloths is already cooking up. And nice, we got pasta already. We can check that off the list of mutations we need to get. So now what will Ollie get us? Ideally, it's meatball or sauce. Nice, meatball. So now we only need sauce from our spaghetti sloths, and then we can pick them up. They're actually locked in, I can't even lie. Oh, and yeah, then our queen bee's ability is about to go off, so we're about to get pollinated, yes sir. And then in just another short minute, her refresh ability is about to go off, so she'll refresh the pet with the longest like cooldown. Also, actually, I take it back. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my disco bees and then replace them with our lobster thermidors, just because getting meteoric from these guys is a pain. Like, it usually takes forever. Oh, and yeah, then also each of them has a pet shard on them, so one of them has a tranquil pet shard to hopefully help us get tranquil, while the other one has a corrupted pet shard to hopefully help us get corrupted. So let's hope it doesn't take too long to get those. Here we go though. Our queen bee's ability is about to go off. She's about to do her thing, yes sir. And come on, meteoric, please. No, well, tis be all right. We can go ahead and pick her up since we got pollinated from her already. And then who should we place down? We got options. Actually, you know what, let's place our golden goosey boy down, since he's just a silly goose, you know. Welcome to the team, Zaza. Ooh, and then wait, seeing static on this reminds me, I never put shocked onto the big boy candy blossom, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. There we go, nice. And now all I gotta do is wait for our pet's abilities to go off, and the closest one is our peach wasps, which goes off in 2 minutes. But unless I'm mistaken, that's the refresh ability, which refreshes a pet's cooldown by 61 seconds. So I'll be back in 6 minutes. Just enough time for a Clash Royale game. Let's go. Okay, and I'm back. And bro, I got 3 crowned. He was using the maxed out Evo Pekka. What was I supposed to do? Anyways, on the bright side, we did just get the chakra mutation from our kitsune on our main account. So that's what's up. We can now go ahead and leave on that account. And now we have a whole bunch of abilities that are about to go off. In 23 seconds, we're about to get plasma. Yes, sir. There it is. That's plasma. We can go ahead and pick up our peach wasp. And we're also about to get stuff from our spaghetti sloths. And yes, we got sauce. Wait, we got all the mutations we needed first try. That never happens. Let's go. If we combine all those mutations, we'll now have spaghetti, meaning we can also go ahead and pick up our spaghetti sloths. Now we have a grand total of 3 extra pet slots, and I know just the pets that I'm gonna place down. So we got our disco bees to get us disco, obviously, and then we also got our junk bot. And this guy, I would usually trash talk him, but he's low-key been locking in recently. So let's hope he doesn't disappoint us this time around. Okay, and here we go though. It's been like another 2 minutes and we got a bunch more abilities that are about to go off. There's 2 of them, but they failed unfortunately. Hopefully our pet goose doesn't fail. And actually this one can't fail. Nice, that'll get us the fortune mutation. Let's go ahead and pick that goosey boy up. And now since we only have 1 extra pet equip slot, I think we'll try to get rot. So for rot, we need the Spriggan. Let's plop him down. And we're also going to need a bunch of carrots when his ability goes off. So let's go ahead and buy some of those. And a stock of 5 is actually crazy, I can't even lie. Pretty much though, if you didn't know, what the Spriggan does is every 21 minutes he spreads its roots, and then all fruits within 30 studs have a 15% chance to get the bloom mutation. And if we just spam like 20 or 30 carrots around him, it's pretty much a guaranteed thing, you know? So yeah, for him, we just gotta wait the 21 minutes. Ooh, and wait, then we only gotta wait a minute and a half for our corrupted kitsunes. Let's go. Okay, and there they go. We're about to get corrupt chakra. Come on. Nice. There it is, corrupt chakra and corrupt chakra again. We can go ahead and pick those bad boys up. And now I think it's about time we move on to our griffins. And then same deal with the lobsters. We got a corrupted one of these and then an aromatic one. And these guys will actually be super helpful because they'll give us the chance to get the cyclonic mutation. And then pets struck by their cyclones will reduce their cooldown by 6 or 7 seconds. So those will actually be super helpful. Also, I don't happen to have any toys on this account, do I? I do have 2 small ones. Who should get them? Loki or lobsters? Let's give one to this tranquil one. And then where's our other lobster? Here he is. Okay, and hopefully that helps us get like meteoric or whatever ability was about to go off. And wait, actually, that could be like the tranquil ability that's about to go off. So let's get our trowel ready. Let's go ahead and pick it up. And I'm doing this because like for the tranquil ability to actually work, the fruit has to be like nearby the pet, you know? Okay, and here we go. Let's move that over there. Come on, get us tranquil first try, please. Bruh. I gave him a toy and that's how he repays me? All right. Trust. Jazzy won't fail us though. Let's go ahead and pick it back up. And then where's Jazzy? All the way over there? Come on, please, Jazzy. Please. Bro, her ability didn't even go off. What the rip off? Like the candy blossom was right next to her. Brother, these pets are trolling. Well, I guess back to waiting we go. It'll be a few minutes before any of our other pets' abilities go off. Okay, and here we go. I might have gotten 3 crowned again, but we're about to get disco, so it doesn't even matter. Come on, Simon, do your thing, please. Bro, no! Our pets are trolling. I would say Mitch has got us, but like he is not that pal guy. Our junk bot failed. I guess I jinxed it. And then what happened with our disco bee? Bro, we didn't even get a pop-up. I'm really gonna have to check like all of them, aren't I? Yeah, it is not looking good for us. Actually, not trust. The big one got it. Look at this. Okay, yeah, it did not get it. Shocked, verdant, glimmering, windstruck, amber, brain rot, honey glaze, and cloud touched. I am not seeing no disco on there, unfortunately. Also, before I forget, let's keep buying up some more carrots. There we go. Nice. It restocked. Ooh, and a night event. Low-key perfect timing. We have been needing moonlit. Also, to top that off, we're about to get molten and meteoric from our lobsters. Look at this. Okay, that's all right. Nice, we got molten. That is a W, so now we just need meteoric. Okay, molten but failed. That's all right. We already have molten. Where's the meteoric part of your ability now, buddy? Oh, we still got a couple seconds left till that. Okay, that's all right. Okay, and there he goes. Come on, please, meteoric. No! Also, now that I think about it, we should low-key start getting ready for our Griffin's ability. Also, if we check out its description one more time again, we can see that to actually get the cyclonic mutation, the cyclones it shoots out actually has to hit the fruit in question. So let's go ahead and scatter a few carrots throughout my land, just so like the chances of getting the cyclonic mutation is a lot higher, you know? So let's go ahead and spread a few carrots out. And that should be good, actually. Wherever the cyclone goes, it should be able to hit a few carrots at least. Okay, and here we go. They're about to send their cyclones out. Let's hope we get the cyclonic mutation, please. Advanced cooldown. And no cyclonic, unfortunately. Also, Loki, I was thinking, I'm gonna go ahead and actually leave all these carrots down, just so, like, the pet shards have, like, a much higher chance of succeeding. And that way, I also won't have to, like, constantly be moving around the candy blossom tree, you know? So that should hopefully help us get those mutations a bit faster. It will be a bit more tough on our Spinosauruses later on, but like, that's all just AFK time, so it's not too big of a deal, you know? And then on the bright side, our Spriggan's ability is about to go off, so we only have to wait like 2 minutes, and we should be able to pretty much guaranteed get bloom. Let's also go ahead and buy some more carrots in the meantime, low-key. And a stock of 17 and not too shabby. Let's go ahead and get the carrot seeds in the hotbar ready. Okay, and here we go. We need to lock in. We got 10 seconds till the Spriggan does its thing. We got the carrot seeds checked. Let's go ahead and start planting a few down low key, just like in this path, you know? Okay, looks like he's about to do it. Come on, plant a bunch down. Okay, and nice. We got 4 carrots with bloom on them. Let's go. We can now go ahead and pick the Spriggan up, and then let's replace it with a chicken zombie. Why not? And I'm also gonna go ahead and pick up some of these like extra carrots. We do not need like a bunch of them bunched up like this, you know? Like it'd be a different story if they were spread out, but like they're not. There we go. That should be good. And now at this point, I've been waiting for these specific pets like almost an hour. So I'm low-key just gonna give them like an hour. I'm gonna go AFK, and then when I return, I should hopefully have all the mutations from them. And actually, wait, no, never mind. They only have 2 minutes to their cooldown. They're about to lock in trust, and then I'll be able to place a bunch of new pets down. Failed, failed, failed. Okay, yeah, never mind. I'm gonna just go AFK, and I'll be back in an hour. Okay, and I literally ended up going AFK for like an hour and a half, and I'm not gonna lie, our pets were trolling. They were trolling hard. Like we literally just got the aromatic mutation on one of the candy blossoms after an hour and a half, and I was literally giving them pet toys, and then I also put a couple other pet shard pets down. So like for example, I put an aromatic bearby down, an aromatic raccoon, this bird looking thing named Fernando. Oh, and then wait, we do still need corrupted. Yeah, after an hour and a half, we still haven't gotten corrupted. Come on, please give us corrupted here. Bro, do you see what I mean? They're trolling. With that being said, we did get all the other mutations like Disco, Cyclonic. We actually got a whole lot of Cyclonics. Look at this, bro. We got so much of them. Like they're scattered out, but yeah, we got a lot of those. As I was saying though, we can go ahead and pick up our aromatic pets since we finally got the aromatic mutation. And now we have an extra 5 pet equip slots. And yeah, see, look at that. We literally just got another Cyclonic. Anyways, for these other pet slots, let's go ahead and get our apple gazelles out. And then if we check out these guys' abilities, what they do is harvesting sugar apple crops have a 2.09% chance to apply the warped mutation to a random fruit in your garden. And since I have 4 of them down, that should give us like an 8% chance times however many sugar apples we got here. So let's hope we get this first try. First try. First try, first try, first try, first try. Bro, we haven't even gotten a dupe. What? First try, first try. Bro, we're down to our last sugar apple. No. And we didn't get it. Yeah, GG's only, I guess. Let's go ahead and pick them up, and then I'll place them down when our sugar apples fully grow again. In the meantime, let's go ahead and place down 2 pterodactyls, and let's also get our jackalopes out so that we can start working towards getting ceramic. And what these little guys do is every 99 seconds, they thump their feet and then gives fruits around them a 15% chance to get the sandy mutation. And then sandy plus wet equals clay, and then adding a heat mutation to clay gets a ceramic, which is like a 32x instead of only a 5x from sandy. So that's a pretty nice upgrade. And then we do still have an extra pet equip slot, so that's where our kappa is going to come into play. And before I do anything else, let's actually go to the seed shop, and I need to buy more carrots. Then let's place a few more down. And the reason for doing that is because if we check out the kappa's ability, it has a chance to replace wet mutations with a bloodlet mutation, which is another one of the mutations we need, you know? Also, unfortunately, our jackalopes failed, but that's alright, since their ability will go off in like another 90 seconds. And actually, I was just thinking, I got 1 pet toy left, so how fast will their abilities go off if I give them one? Come here, jackalope. 79 seconds? That's it? That's low-key a pretty like mediocre increase if I'm being honest. Oh wells. Let's low-key just run around waiting till we get sandy. Nice, and we just got it. So now we have a sandy carrot. So now that we have a sandy carrot, let's go ahead and apply a wet mutation to it. I do not have a wet mutation spray on this account. Bruh, I don't have nothing on this account. Luckily, that's why I got my main account. So let's go ahead and splash it with wet. And no, wait, it didn't work because it already has frozen. Wait, that's an issue. I guess I gotta wait to get another sandy carrot. That's a bit unfortunate, I can't even lie. Well, I guess back to running in circles until I get another sandy carrot. Actually, wait, instead of doing that, let's pick up all like the useless mutated carrots. So like frozen and tranquil, I already have a tranquil mutation on something else. Same with this carrot, glimmering, windstruck, and frozen. I don't need that. Glimmering, frozen, don't need that either. Bloom, I already have that on something else. Glimmering, windstruck, frozen, tranquil, don't need that. I'll keep that bloom mutation. And then yeah, let's low-key just focus on picking up like all the frozen stuff and then chilled too. And there we go. That should be pretty much it. So now we just gotta wait for our jackalopes to do their thing. Whoa, and that Kappa just applied water mutation to 10 different fruits. Wait, that's crazy. 10 fruits is actually insane. Oh, dang. It does it to every fruit within 20 studs. Whoa, I didn't know his ability was crazy like that. Also, our pterodactyl's abilities are about to go off, so hopefully they give us tempestuous. And if they do, at that point, I think we should have like around 90 or more % of all the mutations that we need. So getting that would be very pog. And here they go. Come on, please. Tempestuous. Windstruck, Windstruck, Windstruck. The first one was a bust. Windstruck and Twisted. Let's go. So now, where was that carrot? Okay, yeah, I don't know where that carrot is, but it's somewhere around here. But pretty much, now that we got Windstruck and then Twisted on the carrot, that's Tempestuous. Yes, right here, look. Tempestuous. Meaning we can go ahead and pick up our pterodactyls. So now we just gotta wait to get Sandy on one of our carrots so that we can get ceramic. And luckily, Samstar is about to do it in 2 seconds. Yes, sir. Plus 2,000 aura. We can go ahead and pick up our jackalopes. And unfortunately, the carrot he applied Sandy to doesn't have wet on it. So I will be having to go ahead and use another wet mutation, which is alright, I guess. Just like that, though, we have clay. And now if I use a fried mutation spray on my main account, we officially have ceramic. Let's go. And unless I'm mistaken, that should be all I need for my main account. So get out of here, buddy. And he gone. Bro, and they keep failing at corrupt. I don't know why they're doing this to me. Like, they've genuinely never taken this long to get corrupt. Like, I have 3 corrupt pets down, and they've been going for like 2 hours at this point. And nothing. Like, what? They're actually trolls, I can't even lie. And actually, wait a minute. I was just double checking all the mutations that we need, and we're actually pretty much done. We do still need a gnome from the gnome pet, and then we do also need a rot from the mandrake pet. But if we check this account out, we don't have any mandrake plants, and unless I'm mistaken, you could only get those from the beanstalk event, so that's a rot thrown out of the picture. And then for the gnome pet, we also don't have any gnomes, as you can see. And since that is a default percentage of 1%, if I'm being honest here, I'm not gonna sit around here for hours trying to get that 1% chance for a 15x. Like, it's not even worth it at that point, you know? And besides those 2 mutations, I'm only missing 2 more mutations along with the super rare weather events and then admin mutations. And then the admin ones are called admin mutations for a reason, because I kind of can't get them, unfortunately. With that being said, for one of the 2 mutations that I'm missing, I actually need to get my main account back into here. So maybe kicking him out earlier wasn't the best idea. Yo, and wait, I was doing something else, but I just got bloodlit on one of my carrots. Let's go. We can pick up our Kappa now. And I know I just said that I needed the mutation from my main account, but I actually need it from an alt. And the mutation that I needed from it is Luminous from the Luminous Sprite. And look at this pet. It actually looks insane. Like, this is one of the more unique pets. They cooked with pets this update, though. Like, we got the Phoenix and then this Luminous Sprite in one update. That's crazy. Anyways, if we go ahead and place this bad boy down, we can check out his ability. And every 15 minutes, he flies to a nearby fruit and enchants it, applying the Luminous mutation. And wait, nah. The Luminous is a 50x? Nah, okay, that's actually crazy. I thought it was like a 15x, but I just checked and it's a 50x. With that being said, before I let him do his thing, let's go ahead and pick him up. And then I'm gonna place down our apple gazelles again, because all the sugar apples have regrown, so we need to try to get warped again. And that was the other mutation that I was missing, if you couldn't tell. So let's place our last 2 apple gazelles down. And come on, please, I need warp. Please, please, please. This ain't looking good. Okay, yeah, I don't think we got it. Okay, wait, we got 2 more that are fully grown, though. Come on, please. Never mind. Please. Bro, what is my luck right now? Okay, wait, thanks to a little grow all from my alt account. We're about to get it though, trust. Okay, there you go. We hit the grow all. Come on, please. Yes! W alt account grow all. I love paying to win. Bro, look, and now that we got it, just watch, we got another one. Bro, what is that luck? We picked up like 20 sugar apples. And now, only now that we hit the grow all, we got it. Like, what? Oh, well, let's just go ahead and pick up the rest of the sugar apples. then we can reclaim the sugar apple, and that's the warped mutation obtained. So now we can go ahead and pick up our apple gazelles. Then let's place the luminous sprite down, and after our luminous sprite does this thing, we should officially have every mutation but the super rare weather event ones like Aurora and then Celestial, and then the admin mutations. So let's place some Spinosauruses down so that it can start transferring all the mutations from like the carrots and whatnot onto the main candy blossom, because if we check out their ability, what they do is every 19 minutes they devour a random mutation from 4 fruits in your garden, then roars, spreading those mutations to 1 random fruit in your garden, but it prioritizes applying mutations to a favorited fruit, meaning this chonky boy right here will be sucking up all the mutations. So now all I really got to do is go AFK for like another hour to hour and a half, let our Spinosauruses do their thing, and then we should officially have every single mutation on the candy blossom. Okay, and here we go. If we unfavored it, we can see that we got everything transferred. And look at that. We got Rainbow Cyclonic Chocolate, Bloodlet Spaghetti, Luminous Glimmering Aromatic, Ceramic Warped, Windstroke, Harmonized Chakra, Bloom, Paradisal Fortune, Amber, Brain Raw, Honey Glazed Frozen, Internal, Cloud Touched, Sandy, Infernal. Wait, what's that? Wait, that mutation looks crazy. Moonlit Oil, Tranquil, Storm Charged, Pollinated, Plasma, Zombified, and Disco. Oh, and yeah, also that Storm Charged is a 220x. So that's crazy. Also, it turns out Infernal is Blazing plus Meteoric, and then Blazing is Molten plus Flaming. But anyways, that's enough yapping. Here goes the moment of truth. How much is this pupper worth? 6.87 trillion. Holy, okay, yeah, that's crazy. And also, keep in mind, I didn't spend like too crazy long trying to get a massive one either. Like, I could have spent a lot longer, but for only trying to get a big one for like 10-20 minutes, this isn't bad at all. Let's go ahead and favorite tool it though before I accidentally pick it up. And just like that, we've officially gotten every mutation on the candy blossom. I think it's safe to say that it still is one of the best fruits in the game. Also, make sure to subscribe. I'm trying to hit 100K.